welcome to Wednesday night's episode of the Blitz Pickup. Your girl is back. We got a game preview. Tomorrow we are at home against the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson returns and another primetime game in the books for us. Will we pull this off or not? I don't know. Nothing else from me so far. Come on up, Lewis. Tone.
Hey, nah. First of all, I'm going to point out something that I just realized. She get one victory over me in the fantasy, and now you calling Lou to come up first before me? That's what we doing now? Like what? Yeah, that's how I don't fell off like that. Special B-Day episode for the. Oh, happy birthday, Mike Best! Shout out to you. Hold on. First of all,
hey, Mike Best, happy birthday.
Hold on, we got. Mike Best, you gonna have to take a back seat. Shout out to True Fin fan. What's up, my piece? Been going a few days. Became a grandfather for the first time to a beautiful 10 pound, 6 ounce, 22-inch baby boy. God dog. Who was named after me. Oh, that's dope. Back home waiting for you guys. Hey, shout out. He did that all the way at 3:05. Shout out, 3:05.
Hey,
right on time.
Yeah. Shout
Congratulations, my brother.
Absolutely. That's crazy. There's a baby walking around called Baby True Fin Fan. That's crazy. I can't believe it.
Yeah, that was some good news to come in. Now, Mike Best, happy birthday to you, my brother. Sorry, I had to put that out there first. What happens first? BP starting on time or Lewis getting 2 hours of airtime? God.
Listen. Tonight, I don't want 2 hours of airtime. My wife is waiting for me. So
he got the built-in excuse, y'all.
I don't need 2 hours tonight. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go.
Hey, listen. Yeah, shout out to you, Mike Best, for your birthday, man. Shout out to y'all in the building. Man, we got a game tomorrow. Let me start. I like I'm excited, man. You know what I'm saying? you know how it goes, man. But Jess, what's good with you, man? Welcome back. First of all, welcome back. I gotta do something real quick. Let me do something. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, I don't like. First of all, there's 2 discrepancies I already seen since we started the show. First off, Jess, Tony said when you introduced him and brought me up first, he said that just because you beat him, and I want people to know that's not in the fantasy chat. That wasn't just a beating. You beat the brakes off that man this weekend.
Sure did.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's establish that. But Jess, again, hey, listen, that's a victory under your cap. I don't like how you introduced me though. I ain't gonna lie to you. You said Lewis come up. Usually it's Lou, you know what I'm saying, or brother of mine. What Lewis? That's where we are right now, Jess. We at Lewis right now.
I'm sorry, I apologize. I know when I said it, it kind of like rolled off, and I was like, "That's odd. That came off so weird."
Yeah. It didn't sound right. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back, man. I just had to make sure y'all seen it because there's some discrepancy last episode. I just want y'all to pay attention to that blue highlight on my name now. So I had to put that call into HR because they were treating me like a stepchild out here. Because I was like, what? Hold on, wait a minute. Go out of town one weekend. Well, not one weekend, but Hey, you want to know what, Lou? I find it funny, right? You know what I'm saying? It's Wednesday. We got a game tomorrow. I'm out of the country. I'm out of the town, and I find time to make the show. But other people, they got games right in the city, but they can't make that. I think we might have to. You think? I don't know. It's some discrepancies there. Some people getting special treatment. I'm just trying to figure out when I'm going to be able to go out of town and not be on the show and just relax and just kick back. I'm just trying to figure this out. Hope you feel better. Who felt bad? Oh, you talk about Nene.
Yeah. Again, there has been some discrepancies. Tone, I won't lie to you, and I see one. I see another one already.
Hey, what happened?
Jess, let me ask you a question.
What happened?
So I see a comment here. I'm gonna highlight it. It's from Tone, right? And Tone says, I made it, baby. Now again, hey, Jess, I don't know what that means, right? But all I'm saying is, Jess, how is Tony, right? Part of he again, bro, he owns the show. And he has a blue wrench. Jess, we got people. Jess, we got people been here since day one. Jess, loyal.
You know,
they ain't got no wrenches. This man Tony owns the show and got a wrench. That's
the crazy part about it is,
yo.
Lou, is like every time somebody wanted a blue wrench over the past year, like I know when I got my blue wrench, it was like a voting process, and Tone just gave himself a blue wrench. Or asked HR to give him a blue wrench. There was no
very good point. That's a very good point.
Vote. Vote. What is that? Vote. What that mean? Vote. How did that happen? Vote.
I'm just saying. I feel like there was a vote.
What that show y'all be watching? What that show y'all be watching? What is it? Love Island? That's what it's called, right?
Love Island.
There ain't no voting over here. You talking about vote? I got to vote to get a wrench? God, dog. Yeah, all the stuff I do on this show, and I got to vote to get a wrench. Y'all can't even let me get a wrench in peace? That's messed up. Hey, listen. I don't know if Lou went in the chat, but if Lou wanted a blue wrench, I don't think we'd have voted on that. That's all I'm saying. I see a little teaming up going on because she won her little fantasy matchup. Now Louis want to act like he down with her and all that, but it's all good. I see what's going on. I guess we point out discrepancies today. So yeah,
me and Jess have been down like 4 flat tires since day one.
I just want to let y'all know. My brother is supposed to be your brother. We down. From day one, we went toe to toe. We had established that we were both like that. So we just naturally, organically, we just became cool, right? At least I assume. But he just, first of all, he was pointing out discrepancies. He want to point out how I got mollywop. Now it wasn't competitive at all. I'm not gonna lie. She won the trophy for largest margin of victory. Cool, right? And after watching your brother get slaughtered, I think my matchup this week is against Vincenti. Am I right?
Yes, I believe so.
I believe so.
That was a trade that went down this week. Now, this week. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Vincenti has Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, respectively, 2 top 5 running backs.
Right.
Jess, do you know who? It was a trade went down. Do you know what trade went down this week?
Oh yeah, I think I did see that in there. There was a nice trade.
Don't worry, I tell you, my brother over there, he wait till the week that I play her to trade her Derrick Henry.
Now
I gotta play someone with Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, and Derrick Henry. Boy, go ahead.
Now, all I'm saying is, Tone, right? And Jess, all I'm saying is, right? I'm trying to make a comeback on this playoff run, right? That's what I'm trying to do. And what I was taught from a very early age, you don't mix like business and with pleasure, right? Like Tone's family. That's family for life, right? But this is business on the other side. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
There's money on it.
It's business.
This business on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
It's business, boy.
Yeah. Hey, after the fantasy season is over, me and Tone be family again. You know what I'm
saying?
Lou. It's funny because. Go ahead.
No. I was saying Mike Best said he beat David. Everybody beat David too. Well,
I was gonna say, Lou, it's funny because when Tone got his wrench, he's complaining because we asked for a vote. But didn't he ask for a vote when that trade went down too?
Of course I'm gonna ask for a vote. Well, of course. What else? I ain't got nothing to do with the show. This is fantasy football. I'm trying to win. And I ain't like, I'm like, God, dog. Like, fact, Pablo. I'm like, you go see, Now she got 3 top 10 running back. I'm like, all right, you know. Now I could have hated it. I should have went and vetoed it, but I don't know if we can. But I'm gonna talk to the commission in
I don't know if we can veto. I think
no, the commissioner can. The commissioner can.
The commissioner can. Yes, but
my nemesis and Tony and Spacey complaining about our quarterbacks lack of healthy season while having Joe Burrow as his favorite quarterback. Exactly why just beating him in fantasy football. Why would you bring up my favorite quarterbacks? You never say Matt Stafford though. You know, I'm saying a couple of all right. Nobody being Vincent, she winning the ship. Man, get out of here, Mike Best. What are you talking about?
You know, I applaud whoever was playing me this week in fantasy. Unfortunately,
we don't hear no excuses.
5 people from the Eagles.
I have 5 people out against you. You hear me complaining? I have 5. Wait, first of all, let me talk about. First of all, everybody know the strength of my team is my tight ends. I got 3 top 10 tight ends, right? How you get the 2 top tight ends? Well, 2 of the top tight ends. How they have a bye week on tight end week on tight end Sunday? How you have Laporta and Trey McBride on a bye week, and it was tight end Sunday? I think that Vegas put that call in. They conspired against me. Listen, man, I don't know, man. It's a conspiracy. That's all I'm saying. Somebody don't want your brother to win, but it's all good. I'm gonna prevail regardless of what. And Mike Best talk about vicinity winning, right? Come on, man. You might have to get the money up right now, bro. What you mean, man? Man, listen, man. I'm making a run for this, man. Y'all gonna let him say that? Y'all just gonna let him get that off? No pressure. It's crazy.
I'm sitting with the Dolphin record right now. I can't. I'm not in it. I can't. I can't say nothing. Everybody's a possibility of winning. You know what I'm saying at this point?
Yeah.
So. Well, he probably got the Dolphin record. Nah, he won a couple. But all right, man. Listen, man. Listen. Time we got a show to get into, man. Jess, what you got for us?
Okay. Well. We play tomorrow, prime time again, at home against the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson is coming back. Which don't you have him on your fantasy? You might want to put him in there. I think it's you, at least. You.
Got who on my fantasy? You know I got him on because you know he was injured when I played against you, but it's all good. Injured, Matt Stafford on vacation, both of my tight ends out, my running back Travis Etienne. I'm like, bruh. And y'all want to come in here and brag about that victory. Come on, man. Brother Tony, aren't you European? He said, wait, hold on. He said Lewis and Grill with the same record. Who would have thought? Hey, yo.
Yeah. And again, all that shit is cute. And I just want you to know, Eric, that's why you ain't got a wrench. I'm just playing. Hey, man. Hey, it is what it is.
Speaking of wrenches, well, not really speaking of wrenches. Listen, man, it's 27 y'all in the building. No, y'all came for the show, but listen, we are 1 subscriber away from 700. Can we please get that 700? If this your first time over here, hit that subscribe button. Get the team to the 700. Hit the like too. Hit the like while y'all in here. Help grow the channel. But yeah, man, we can get into the show now. Yo, they killing you now, Luke. Everybody laughing at you in the chat. Can that 1 subscriber be? Hey, yo, no, y'all, yo, boy, yo, Game Boy 305 don't cut no slack to Alex at all. He
or Alex
for real.
But I don't even know. What do you expect for tomorrow? I don't even know who wants to go first at this point. Because what are we doing?
I expect what I expect the Dolphins to do to Derrick Henry like they did to my number 1 overall pick, Bijan Robinson. And bro, come on, man. Like I had fantasy, it was terrible. Like I'm missing all my players. My number 1 overall pick had 14 or 25 yards against the worst rushing defense in the league. Nah, Dolphins, I'm gonna need y'all owe me one too. I'm need y'all to turn up against Derrick Henry because I need this dub this week. But all serious notes, prime time, find time for Lamar Jackson to want to come back off of the hamstring injury. That rush offense, because their defense is trash. They're probably worse than us, honestly, right? However, when Lamar was in there, they were still putting up points. It's just that their defense was giving up so many points. And that run, hold on, Fizz and Bourbon here, first time and hello. My brother, it's your first time. If you like the show, we're one subscriber away from 700. Hey, listen, welcome here. And we will appreciate it if you be that 700 subscriber and just come in and enjoy the show. But however, yes, the rush offense over there by Baltimore, it posed a different problem. Like, you have to worry about Lamar taking off. Kirk Cousins, first of all, he was a backup. He looked like a backup against us. And he's a stationary target. He's not moving around. He's not posing no threat to the outside. And he's not a game breaker per se. Lamar Jackson, depending on if he's healthy or not, right? That's the what you call that? The wild card there. That's the wild card if he's healthy or not. But you have to be honest and you have to have lane discipline when you're playing against quarterbacks like that because they can kill you with their legs. So I'm hoping the Dolphins, for my own selfish reasons, I'm hoping they shut down the run game, right? Because I don't need Derrick Henry killing me in fantasy. Henry is plus 300 to fumble. Take that money. Wow, crazy. Derrick Henry did have some fumble issues, but once he took off the sleeve, I don't think he had another fumble since. So let's see. But I think Lamar Jackson and what's his name? Zay Flowers. For some reason, the people that's from the crib, and when I mean the crib is Miami, the people that's from the crib, they tend to come and show out on us when they come back. Like if they have a chip on their shoulder, want to rub it in our face that we didn't draft them or something like that. So I think maybe Zay Flowers have a big game too. Now, I got a question. You know what? I'm gonna let Luz get his take before I ask the question because I want to see. Well, you in Jess? I want to ask you a question. But as far as what I'm looking for, my thoughts or my preview, I don't think. Let me not say I don't think. I'm not gonna be fooled by fool's gold, and I'm gonna explain to you why I think it's fool goals later on. If Lamar Jackson shows up with that offense, I think we're gonna have a hard time stopping them. I think this might be the first time we see our secondary actually get exposed. Now I know Zay Flowers and what's the number 7 name is? I keep on forgetting his name. The number 7 that played wide receiver. Rashad Bateman. They're not household names, but Bateman always have big games against us too. Now Zay Flowers not as much, but I think if Lamar could create and get out of the pocket, I think if we might see our secondary get exposed, and if we cannot stop their run, I think they have an opportunity to keep our offense off the sideline because their defense is. This is one game that I'm going into this game and say I'm not real about their defense. Like I said, their defense might be worse than us. Tua coming off his best game of the season. Yeah, I know they're looking to build on that. I know. A-Chan and Waddle were chomping at the bits to get at this defense. Maybe we see Mike McDaniel run the ball 30+ times again. Shout out to Mike McDaniel for having that game plan. And we see a heavy dose of A-Chan, Ollie Gordon, and Jalen Wright. If they could do that, I think we can make it close. I think it's kind of disrespectful, and I would like to get Lou, you, and Jess thoughts on this. Yeah, I think it's disrespectful. It started at 7. Now they're favorite -8. Yeah, and we're home. Like typically, the home team, it's just they get the 3 points just for being home. So that's like 11. That's 10 to 11 point swing. Y'all think that's disrespectful, being that the Baltimore Ravens? Well, Lou this so he could give his take, and then just you could answer afterwards. Think it's disrespectful that them being 2-5, that they got them favored by what 8 now?
Yeah. Yeah. To answer your question, yeah, that's very disrespectful. I know Miami has been god awful this season, but to your point, Tone, being at home, the primetime game, usually to your point, the home team gets 3 points. It's very disrespectful because again, if the spread now is 8, you figure the 3 for home. That's a double digit spread, bro. That's an 11-point spread. That's very, very disrespectful. Again, even with the Dolphins being or showing this season that they definitely haven't been up to par, bro. It's extremely disrespectful. Now, as far as my take on the question just posed to open the show, expectations for tomorrow. Who the hell knows, right? If we get the Dolphin team that we've seen the first 4 or 5 weeks, we're getting blown out. If we get the Dolphin team that showed up last Sunday or this past Sunday in Atlanta, I'm sorry to tell you, as bad as we all think maybe, or we don't want Tua to be our quarterback, or as bad as we think the general manager is, or as bad as we think ownership and the coach and all, as a collective, the Dolphin team is bad. I'm here to tell you right now, if that Dolphin team that played in Atlanta shows up tomorrow, they can compete not only with the Ravens, they could compete with anybody in this league. So expectations for the game, it really depends on them. I'm expecting to watch my favorite team play football tomorrow. That's my expectation. Other than that, I don't know what team shows up. Again, my take on it is very simple, though. If the team that showed up against Atlanta in all 3 phases, offensively, defensively, special team, if that team shows up, the Ravens are in trouble. They can have Lamar Jackson, and that can have that homecoming. They can have Zay Flowers and that homecoming. They can have all that. Cool. Derek, we get it. Cool. Don't let the Dolphins that showed up in Atlanta show up tomorrow night. Because it's not only the Ravens, Tone and Jess. The league is in trouble if that team shows up. So, again, that's my expectation for tomorrow is being here at the Blitz pickup, calling the game with 2 of my favorite people. That's the expectation. I just don't know what team shows up. So that's really what it is. But nah, bro, it was Tone. Just I heard people today kind of shitting on the win in Atlanta. Oh well, Tua wasn't good, and Atlanta didn't show up. And again, we can only play who was on the schedule. That Atlanta was 2 weeks ago. They beat Buffalo, and you know what's crazy, Tone? I had people and I heard everybody. Well, Kirk Cousins, he didn't play against Buffalo. He played against cool. Tua Tagovailoa threw 4 touchdowns. Ollie Gordon ran all over that defense. A-Chain was out there making plays. Jalen Wright got in there making plays. Malik Washington made plays. Jalen Waddle had a 45-yard touchdown. Again, how many of those came against Kirk Cousins?
None.
Did Kirk Cousins play defense?
Nope.
Cool. So that offense still performed. All I'm saying is, again, I don't know what team shows up. But I don't know, man. Watching that game on Sunday, even though I was mad with the law for the win, that was very impressive by the Dolphins. And I just believe, and I think all of us believe. I mean, Tone, I think, or at least for me, I had them 6-2 in their first 8 weeks of the season. I thought this was more of the team we were going to get than what we've been getting. So, again, man, as a fan, I guess I want the team that played against Atlanta to show up tomorrow. And if they do, I think not only can they beat the Ravens, I think they beat a lot of teams in the NFL playing the way they played on Sunday. So, this is what it is.
So, I would say this, and Jess, I want you to ask the question before I say this. Do you think that's disrespectful about how they got Baltimore favorite?
No.
You don't think it is?
No. So obviously they're going to go off of how this team has performed. Atlanta could have been like one of those burst things of energy, and then they flake out for the rest of the season for all we know. To Lewis's point, how he said he had them 6-2 in the first 8. I had them 5-3. in the first 8. So very similar expectation, at least for the first 8 weeks. Looking at the line right now on FanDuel, the spread is over under 7.5. Still, Ravens projected to win. The over under is 50.5. I would slam that under on anybody that's taking this bet.
It's 51 on Hard Rock.
Yeah, I don't see it going 51 or 50 or 50.5, whatever that. I don't see it going that high. And the only reason why I don't think it's disrespectful is I think we might see this team come out of that gate tomorrow and just be the energy that they were in Atlanta. But I feel like Lamar is really going to counter to that energy, and he's going to be up in front of them and keeping them. I think Miami's going to hold this game down. It's going to be a decent game. It's going to be a close game. But something tells me after halftime in that third quarter, we're going to flake out. And I'm pulling. I actually took the Ravens on my bet line for tomorrow for this. I think that this burst of energy might fall out. And if it does, it might be a hard next 3 weeks before the bye.
I think it's not. You know what? Now let me explain to y'all why I think it was foods go. I think we're fooled about. We do understand that these are two of the worst defense in the league. That's why that line is at 50.5 or 51 over here. So, and let me explain to you why. I was saying the same thing that Lewis was saying. After the game, Monday show, and I'm like, yeah, this is a team that we assumed or that we thought was going to show up. This is the team we were expecting to show up for the season. But upon doing further research, I started saying, hold on, let me go look at a few things. We did pretty good against Buffalo. And I know Lewis just pointed out, well, Atlanta beat Buffalo. So I wanted to point something out to you. Y'all know neither one of these teams beat a team over 500. Neither one of them. And at some point, I think all Buffalo wins, the combined win, they had 4 wins total at one point. Buffalo. I watched Atlanta. Atlanta, they did beat Buffalo, but that Buffalo team that hasn't beat no one. So congrats on 700. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank y'all so much, man. Yeah, I knew we was gonna get it. Because we got the best chat on YouTube, hands down. But yeah, like I was saying, and then again, Buffalo defense is terrible, trash. So yeah, and then I'm like, well, this is the very inconsistent Atlanta Falcons that got the doors blown. What it was, 30-0 against the Carolina Panthers.
Yep.
So I'm gonna pump my brakes and say, hold on, let's see. Now, neither one of these teams have been impressive to me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The Ravens are 1-5, right?
No, they're 2-5.
Or 2-5. Oh,
yeah, we played one more game. They had their bye week. Yeah, they had their bye week, and obviously, we haven't yet. I was in week 11. So yeah. I'm just saying, because I was saying, yeah, that team that showed up against the Falcons. Well, I don't know. That team. It maybe that team looked like that because they were playing against the Falcons. And again, maybe the Falcons were looking like that because of the competition they was playing. Like I think they beat Minnesota, Washington, and Buffalo. The Commanders they didn't have Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels wasn't there. Watch Minnesota. We know. I mean, JJ McCartney had 138 yards, I think, and 2 interceptions, no touchdown. Played like trash. Now I do know that coming in that Atlanta had the second ranked pass defense. But then I started looking. I'm like, well, look who they played against. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna get fooled by the fool's goal. I'm gonna give it like these next 3 games will give me more of an idea and an outlook because regardless of how bad Buffalo is, they always have our numbers. So we're gonna see that. If Jaden Daniels is back for the Commanders, we already know that's a completely different team with Jaden Daniels. And shout out to all of the quarterbacks going down and proving me and Lou's point for the most part when we tell y'all quarterbacks make a big difference. You know how we always complain about, oh man, the Dolphins look completely trash without Tua. Well, now look at Baltimore without Lamar Jackson. Look at Cincinnati without Joe Burrow. Look how Atlanta looked without Michael Penix Jr. Look at these teams. Look at the Commanders without Jaden Daniels. These teams look completely different without their starting quarterback. So I just want y'all to pay attention to what's really going on here and how the league is showing y'all how important a quarterback is. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And for the most part, y'all was saying those teams are built right, and that's what that's how the Dolphins need to build their teams. Well, those teams are not being successful without their starting franchise quarterbacks. So maybe there's a meeting, a message right there. Bad Boss said 49ers are doing just fine. They're the only one doing just fine with their backup quarterback is a guy that they wanted. That was what 11th overall. You know, so I know, and he still he got something going, but he's playing well though. He's playing well, so I won't take that away from him. But outside of the 49ers, that's the only one he gave. I gave you 14 that don't look the same with theirs, and you know you rebutted with one, which cool. And Kyle Shanahan even came out and said that he wanted him. That's why he was happy that he's back in. He said, I got him back in the building. You know, it took a little going around the country, I guess, so to speak, but eventually he ended up in the place that he wanted because Kyle Shanahan evaluated him and knew that he was good for that system.
We would have to see the teams the 49ers have beat as well.
You know what? That is a good point.
I'm not going to give the 49ers all this credit if they're beating bottom feeders too.
You know what? That is a good point, Lou. I ain't even couldn't tell. But by me going back and doing my research, I'm like, hold on. Look at it. Let me see the teams that they've beaten and say, okay, let me pump my brakes and say, let's see how the Dolphins, let's see if we can see some consistency here. Because I see, you know, all of we know how Twitter went crazy. It was crazy on X and all of the Tua supporters and the Tua nears, and they was out in full forces, being disrespectful, being obnoxious, being over exaggerate everything. They couldn't wait to celebrate. I mean, fan how you want, but I would say this: let's see how it looks going forward. Let's see if this team, because they was praising I would listen to Joe Rose and they was praising. I heard him. They had the Omar Kelly on there and him and Hollywood and Joe Rose. They were saying that the rookies have turned the corner. That's what I heard. Jonah turned the corner. Kenny Grant he's coming around, and you know Dante Trader Jr. is looking really good. So from what they were saying, they said these rookies turned the corner. So they should be playing very well going forward. No more excuse. No, I don't want to hear no more. They need to put Jonah on the right side. I just want y'all to know, all y'all that saying that they turned the corner and he looked good, that means I don't want to hear no more excuses about him being on the left side anymore. Because we see him play very well. Okay, cool. So that's it.
Tone, for the record, the 49ers have beat the Falcons, the Rams, the Cardinals, the Saints, and the Seahawks.
So the Rams is the only. Oh, the Seahawks? They beat the Seahawks too?
Yep.
Nah, that's a good win. They got two. What's good, Sean? I see you down there, my boy. Game Boy 305, you damn right, because Tua haters would have done the exact same thing, Tone. No, at least for me, you know, we keep the same energy whether he win or lose. But yeah, Sean, I said Seahawks is valid too. So okay, so you know, you got two out of the 4 wins they got with him are valid W's. So I'll say that. But what you think about that?
Well, I think it's 500. I think it's average.
Well, he won the other 2, so he's 4-0.
No. Well, again, we're talking about with the backup.
Oh well, right? Okay, 500. Okay, Abby, he beat 2 good teams and beat 2 bad teams. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So he's average. So again, and when we're average, like again, I'm going to take it back from the Dolphin perspective. People say, Tone, well, Mike McDaniel can't win with a backup quarterback. That's wrong. I seen him win with Skylar Thompson. I seen him win with Teddy Bridgewater. I seen him win with Tyler Huntley. I seen him win with all those guys. So, like, again, cool. That 49er shit, again, it's cute. It's average, is what it is. Kyle Shanahan, a guy that everybody says is a great leader and he's a great coach, and he's 500 with a backup quarterback. That's what he is. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to, you know, if people want to take victory laps for average or mediocre, okay, fine. Let them have it.
I mean, he's not 500. He's undefeated with a backup quarterback this year.
No, they Mac Jones lost to Tampa Bay.
No, did Mac Jones play that game?
Yeah, I believe when the 49ers came to Tampa, he played. It was Mac Jones. Yeah.
Well, he played five. He played five.
Mac Jones ain't 4-0 as a starter.
Well, when they played the game, they put it. He was 4-0 as a starter, so that's where I got that from on the screen. But I could double check now. I thought he was.
Mac Jones played against Tampa Bay. He had 347 yards, 2 interceptions.
Right, and Sean is just saying that he just lost against Houston as well.
Did they lose against Houston?
Yeah, they lost to Houston.
Yes.
So again, that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, bro, I'm sorry.
26.
Kyle Shanahan is not winning all his games with a backup quarterback, and again, people just be talking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me do quick research. I didn't do the research on that. So I know they're 5-3. So how many games did he play?
I think he's played like 4 or 5. I think.
Oh, okay.
Again, he's won games. I'm not saying he hasn't. I'm saying again. Let's say he's played 5 games, Tone, or started 5 games, Tone and Jess, and let's say he's 3-2. That's average. That's what it is. Now, if he was 5-0, hey man, look what that man's doing with a backup quarterback. Again, it's average. Yeah. That's what it is.
But he didn't play against Seattle.
Okay, so there you go. And even the games that he is winning with that backup quarterback, they're beating trash. Because you said Arizona, garbage. Who was the other team you said?
Saints, Rams, Falcons.
Saints.
Okay, well, the Rams is the good one. Rams, okay, I'll give you that one. But do you get credit beating the Saints with a backup quarterback?
So I got him playing. I just looked it up. They got him playing 6 games and he's 4-2. He beat the Saints, Arizona, Rams, lost to Tampa, beat Atlanta, and then just lost to Houston.
Okay, so what I'm saying is he has a 4-2 record, and 3 out of those 4 wins that he has came against teams under 500. They're trash.
Yeah, New Orleans, Arizona,
and Atlanta,
and Atlanta. Yeah.
So what we talking about?
Yeah, Purdy only played 2 games. I just looked it up.
Okay, so like again, so are we giving him credit for beating trash?
Mike McDaniel is well on the 500. What he said? What could I talking about? Mike McDaniel is well on the 500. Or is he saying on? He must be well under or whatever. But yeah, okay. All right. Any backup quarterback that come in and win 4 games is what any team would want. Stop it. No, Brad Ross. I'll give it that. You will want to be doing what he's supposed to do. But I would like to see the competition that he's playing. But hey, it is.
No. See, Tone, and again, you be playing nice with these people.
No, that's not. Bro, if our backup quarterback, I don't give a fuck if we play the worst team. They go 4-2. We would love that.
Now again. Jess, did you see?
Don't walk into the trap. Don't walk into the trap, Lou. Hey, Jess, about to walk into a trap. I'm just trying to save you.
Hey, Jess. I couldn't even get my shit off, Jess. You see that?
Go ahead.
Now, all I'm saying is, that's why I said, Tone, you playing nice with these people. I didn't say Tone. I said these people because if Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins was 4-2 and they beat the Saints, the Cardinals, and the Falcons with a backup quarterback, Brad Boss would be saying, "Well, show me against 500," and they beat him bottom feed. That's what he was saying. So don't sit here now and tell me, "Oh, well, all you want." Stop. You're lying. You're lying. I bet you Kyle Shanahan wouldn't beat the Kansas City Chiefs with Mac Jones.
Ooh.
I bet you he wouldn't beat the Philadelphia Eagles with Mac Jones. So what we talking about?
Jackson Dart beat him.
Well, Jackson Dart, one of them won. You already know that.
Paul, I was on A10 first score tomorrow. First score, that means if field goes 2, not sure. Now him scoring, I like the odds of him scoring, but
that's all I'm saying, Tone. You know that would be the argument.
No,
they're beating up on trash, and that's fine. Well, cool, and I would agree, but don't feed me no other team. That's what, bro. If there's one thing, Joan and Jess, that pissed me off more than anything, is how people will make excuses for 31 teams, but they won't make excuses for the Dolphins. And I'm not asking you to. I don't want no excuses for the Dolphins. But what I'm saying is, if you're not going to make no excuses for your favorite team, why in the hell are you making excuses for everybody else? That's all I'm saying. Keep the same energy across the board. Kyle Shanahan with a backup quarterback is beating trash. That's what he's doing.
Can't push back against that. So, dude, I was. I'm gonna leave that alone because I was gonna say different, but that wasn't what I was talking about. Because I'm like, if I would I would love for us to beat the. No, I would say I would have loved for our backup quarterback to come and be 4-2, regardless of the competition. Now you talking about them,
right?
Yeah,
right. But that's what I'm saying. You would like it. Yeah. I would like it. I'm Tone. Again, I'm telling you, and you know this because you've been around long enough now. You've heard these people. If the Dolphins beat the Saints, Arizona, and Atlanta with a backup quarterback, what would be the argument, Tone?
Yeah. But it depends on who you're talking to.
Oh, okay.
It depends on who you're talking to, because you're gonna have some people saying, "Oh, they back," like you said, you're right, trash, and because you got people that's just good, they would defend Tua to the depth, and they would find any reason why to take away. Any reason to take away credit from any other quarterback as long as Tua is on his team. So I do concede that, but
no, take Tua aside. Take Tua out of the argument. I'm making the argument for Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, but they're gonna say the reason he's winning, it's like he's winning with a backup quarterback, but it's because of lesser talent, because they're just Tua fans, so they be like, "Oh, it doesn't matter because he can't beat the good teams."
Well, right, but let me take it from the other side. Forget about the Tua fans, right? Take them out. I'm talking about the people that want Mike McDaniel out, right? What I'm saying is, Tone, if Mike McDaniel had a backup quarterback and we just come off and we beat the Saints, Cardinals, Falcons. If this was Mike McDaniel, and Tone, I was in a Twitter space, let's say, and you're listening to me, and I'm giving Mike McDaniel praise, right? What would the people that want Mike McDaniel fired, what would they be saying?
They want to see it happen against the plus 500 teams, because that's the
all.
argument
And that's all I'm saying. And that's all I'm saying. You ain't got to forget Tua. Take Tua out. I'm talking about the argument between Kyle Shanahan and what people, well, look what Kyle Shanahan's doing. What? Beating trash? That's what he's doing. He's beating trash. Because I'm here to tell you, and Tone, Jess, you know what I'm saying is true. If Mike McDaniel was doing that, it would be, well, do it against Buffalo. Do it against, well, tell Kyle Shanahan to do it. That's all I'm saying.
It is what it is. But the backup quarterback job, regardless, that's the backup quarterback job, regardless of the opponent. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. See what Brad Boss put up. The backup quarterbacks went 2-4 last year for the Miami Dolphins, which I knew that was going to be the rebuttal.
Cool. What game? So we played 6 games with back. What were those games?
Yeah, and it was bad. It was bad teams. That was going to be my rebuttal.
They were all bad.
Majority of them, yeah. Remember, we lost to the Colts.
Okay.
We lost to the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Who else did we lose to? Did we lose to the Patriots? I think it was the Colts, the Patriots.
Okay.
I'll have to go back. You know what? Let me look up the schedule. I'll go back and see who it was, because I know Tua came back for Buffalo, but he went out.
The delusional Patriots fans saying we almost lost to New England, but it was a weird catch move. So okay, I guess
the catch thing. Oh, Seattle, the Jets. Yeah, Seattle. Remember, I was there for Seattle.
Okay,
the Jets,
right.
The Colts.
Yep.
And I forgot who the fourth one is.
Now again, cool. I just want people to remember that Jet team. Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback for the Jets.
But
now everybody said, I agree, they were trash. But everybody says Aaron Rodgers is one of them ones. All I'm saying, I cool. Again, we ain't got to stay long on this.
Yeah, I remember how bad we looked against Seattle. I was like, God, I was there, yeah. Yeah, I was there. I was mad. I was mad about that too.
I don't know how y'all could forget about Seattle.
Well, because you remember, I was down there having drinks at the bar by halftime. So I was like, hey, it is what it is. After seeing Skylar Thompson fail to throw the football before halftime twice for a Hail Mary, failed to throw the football, I was done. I was completely done. And Tua didn't play against the Jets. No, he played the first game. He didn't play the second game. Okay. But yeah, that Seattle one was kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Hey, but Lou, this what we lost to Tennessee. Tennessee, that's the other team with the backup quarterback. I remember it was one team that beat the brakes off us, man, with the backup quarterback. Yeah, it was Tennessee.
Hell, we lost to Tennessee with our starting quarterback.
That's a fact. That is a fact. But Lou, you had some interesting thing in a space. You want to? I don't know if you want to tell the folks over here on our channel. Look, 34 y'all in the building. Hit that subscribe button. We just hit the 700 mark. Just keep on pushing out, and now is the road to 800, y'all. Hit that like button. Help grow the channel. They said fact. There was an interesting topic that you had about Drew Rosenhaus, Lou. I don't know if you want to let the folks know about the things that was sent to you that you heard.
Yeah. So I received some information. Shout out to that person. They know who they are. So I guess last night, Drew Rosenhaus, we all know who that is. He does I guess a call-in show or a radio show or some kind of show locally in Miami. I think it's with Josh Moser or Hoser, however you say that guy's name. I believe that's him. And so he was like doing his
Moser or Moser. Yeah, you're right.
Josh Moser or something like that. Yeah.
I think it's.
And a question was posed to Drew Rosenhaus last night, Tone and Jess, about does he represent any players that are coming out in this draft? Like, is he going to be representing anybody? And does he, whatever, this, that, and the third? And if so, have the Dolphins been in contact with Drew Rosenhaus to get kind of information? Josh Moser, there it is. It's called Sports Extra. There it is. I appreciate that. And supposedly, I guess they asked Drew Rosenhaus if the Dolphins have been in contact with him to kind of gauge, college prospects or whatever. Tone and Jess, he said something, and it's crazy. It got me thinking. He said yes. he's been contacted by the Miami Dolphins. He said he spoke to 3 people. Said he talked to the owner, Stephen Ross. I get it. He said he talked to Tom Garfinkel. Question. And he said he talked to Stephen Ross's stepson. Those are the 3 people he mentioned. Now, the question I have for you, Tone and Jess, who's the general manager of the Miami Dolphins?
I thought it was Chris Greer.
All right, cool.
Aloysius.
The third, right? That's what I heard, the third.
Yeah.
Now, if Chris Greer, as of now, has not been fired, you're assuming, and we've heard rumors, that Chris Greer has been traveling to college games, scouting players, this, that, and the third.
Facts.
Do y'all think it's a little odd that if the Dolphins are talking to a sports agent about draft picks that are coming out in this draft or whatever, that the agent is not talking to the guy supposedly that would be making the picks in the next year's draft?
It will raise a little red flags, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got my thoughts. I'll save them for later. Jess, I don't know if you want to go. Tone, however y'all want to do it. But again, y'all thoughts on Stephen Ross's son-in-law, Tom Garfinkel, and the owner talking draft prospects?
That's the problem. Not gonna say that. Listen, first of all, is he passing the team to his son-in-law? I thought it was his daughter. So that's my first red flag. First, you know what? Let's use our word discrepancy right there. And because I know he probably did. That's just he had time to talk to him. Why is he talking to Tom Garfinkel about that? That's the main one that I'm trying to figure out. Why are you even talking to Tom Garfinkel? Like, Lewis, you were the first one to bring it to my attention that Tom Garfinkel was in there making football decisions. What? Okay, if it's his daughter, her husband, then I get why he's talking to the son-in-law, because he's probably the future owner. But why is Tom Garfinkel talking to him about any candidates or potential candidates? This is what Lou was trying to tell people the whole time. Bro, stay in your lane. Why can't we do things? I'm not gonna say why we can't do things the right way. It's just, to me, it sounds kind of weird why that he hasn't had no conversations with Chris Greer. To me, especially after Chris Greer coming out saying that he basically deferred more than he would have liked to. So if that's so, the GM and the agents, those are the people that are supposed to be talking the most, that have been in communication the most. Those two are the people that should be communicating. Maybe with Chris Greer assistant or whoever, his scout teams. Like who he haven't talked to no scouts.
And again, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm receiving DMs now as we speak. Supposedly, it was said on ESPN2 that here recently, the son-in-law has been more and more involved making decisions, I guess, with the Dolphins. Supposedly, that it was just sent to me. It's been reported now on ESPN.
Well,
so,
if it's go ahead. Yes.
To pipe in, obviously his son-in-law married to his daughter, whatever. He is prominently involved in the Dolphins. There is some decent material on that, as well as involved in just some numerous business ventures that Ross has. I'm going to assume that kind of like talking to him maybe before Greer or over Greer, whichever. Maybe this is Ross's way of showing that he's trying to do something different. He's getting a third-party opinion before bringing it to Greer, because maybe he knows. I mean, he should know. I don't want to say maybe.
Yeah, been doing that. With
yeah, but this is different. Like if he's not consulting with Greer, he's like, all right, I already know how Greer's mindset is. I know what he's going to say, blah, blah, blah. Let's skip talking to him for now. And I'm going to talk to these people instead. It may not necessarily be a reach to say Greer's on his way out. It may be a reach to say maybe he he knows Greer's way of thinking enough to be like, let's not bring this to his attention now because it doesn't matter. It's not that important. But apparently, obviously, this kid is guy. I don't want to say kid. Obviously, his son-in-law is somebody that he must confide in or have a lot of good belief in.
Yeah, but that's the problem. He has supposedly the son-in-law is in a high position in one of like Stephen Ross's other business ventures.
Yes,
right?
he's a CEO of Relevant Sports, which is the company within Ross's portfolio.
Okay, perfect. That has nothing to do with football though.
Nope, soccer
Right.
and global commercial rights.
Thank you. Because if you do your little research like I have been doing, right, you find out all these things. You know what's crazy? If you know, you know. The York family owns the San Francisco 49ers.
Yep.
That's who owns them. They owned them when they were trash. And if you dig and you do a little research and things on the 49ers, that same owner has owned the team for years now. Now, what's crazy is the father used to be involved. Father knows nothing about football, but was making football decisions. They were a dumpster fire. The father ends up giving it to his son. Another guy don't know nothing about football. You know when the 49ers turned it around? Just do your homework, do a little research. The son said, I don't know nothing about football. I'm going to go get football guys to run my football team. They hired John Lynch, a former football player, as their general manager, right? They start bringing football guys in the building. Kyle Shanahan, this, that, and the third. Guess what happens? Bam. Now they got a winning organization. And the problem is, I have already conceded, get Chris Grier out of the building, right? I'm with y'all. I don't want Chris Grier out of the building for a son-in-law that has a soccer background. I don't want Chris Grier out of the building for Tom Garfinkel, who has a F1 background. If you're telling me you're getting rid of Chris Grier for a football guy, sign me up. But don't feed me this son-in-law narrative. Don't feed me the Tom Garfinkel narrative. It's never going to work. That's the problem here in Miami now. We have non-football guys making football decisions. But go ahead, Tone. I know, we kind of went off the rail. I kind of cut you off. Go ahead and finish your thought.
No, but I was saying, like if he's going to be the owner, I don't mind him talking and at least learning something. That's not my biggest issue is with Tom Garfinkel, because at the end of the day, Drew Rosenhaus been around football a long time, but he's only going to prop up his players, right? And I don't mind an owner understanding that part, because you have to know and see how these guys operate when you're going to be in business with them. But don't do it without Chris Grier, because part of learning is having someone that knows football to explain to you. That was just word salad. That was just him gauging our interest on our players and him pitching his players to us. He's not going to say nothing negative about his players. Everything is going to be positive. And you have to see, this is what you're looking forward to. These are the questions that you ask. And this is what you're listening out for. Who out of Stephen Ross, his son-in-law, and Tom Garfinkel are teaching each other anything about what Drew Rosenhaus is saying? He's running circles around them.
Mm-hmm.
He deals with all the managers, all the GMs, the good and the bad. He has high clients, the top value clients. Those are his clients. His clients are, what you call them? A-list clients. So to me, it's like, I just try to figure out why. And I know, Lou, you probably trying to figure out Chris Grier. It doesn't look like Chris Grier will probably be the GM going forward, albeit a promotion or whatever it is, whatever it may be. Still, if you're going to do something, it should be with the mindset of learning something. What did they learn?
No, they haven't learned nothing, Tone. And
No
you made
scout guy, nothing.
no, nothing. And you made a very good point, Tone. And I didn't think about it until you just said it. When Tom Garfinkel, Stephen Ross, and his son-in-law are sitting there having conversations with Drew Rosenhaus, you said Drew Rosenhaus is running like circles around them, because you pointed out he works with good general managers and good football organizations. And then he works with the Miami Dolphins. What have we said here for years consistently with Drew Rosenhaus? He comes to Miami.
Yeah.
He comes to Miami because he knows Miami's gonna throw the bag. Let me ask you this, Tone Jess. Do you think Drew Rosenhaus has the best interest at heart of the Miami Dolphins? Or is he just trying to get his clientele biggest? He works for the clients, bro. Yeah. He don't work for the NFL or the Dolphins. You think he's telling, bro, again, Tone, a non-football guy asking Drew Rosenhaus about football things, right? What do you think? You think Drew Rosenhaus is going to tell the Dolphins anything bad with the clients he's representing?
He's not going to tell the football guys anything bad when it comes to the clients.
Thank you.
Just imagine what he's telling the people that he know is going to. He got them at the palm of his hand.
That they don't know nothing.
This is what you're looking for. You know this. Yeah, he probably gave them all kind of EPA pie charts and pressures, and he probably had 700 plays of his. I'm just saying, the man probably was working them like I don't listen. But hey, it is what it is. They got to learn somehow, and this just is not the way I think they should be learning. Rosenhaus makes it seem like he's doing the fans a favor. Hold on, it moved up. Sorry, he's doing the fans a favor every time when he's looking out for his client. That's a fact. That is most definitely a fact. What you was about to say, Jess?
Nothing. I was just doing a little bit of looking into. So his son-in-law actually, besides soccer, is actually an advisor. Well, was an advisor and longtime business partner to Draymond Green. They have a lot of business ventures together. So he's actually
Draymond Green.
Yes. Him and Draymond Green actually own a gym.
Basketball? What basketball got to do with football?
They own a gym chain together. Him and Draymond Green purchased a gym chain together. They also own a pickleball team. So if you're looking at the business ventures or the business side of his son-in-law, this is a business move. This isn't a football move. This is about money and about business.
So what you said, once you take over the team, we're going to have an indoor gym in the stadium. That's what you're telling me. All right, say less.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah. We're gonna have Draymond Green coming in to talk motivational speakers to football players. Yeah. It's coming.
He definitely is not on a football aspect of things. The son-in-law definitely his original management group, kind of before he really became with anything to have to do with Ross, was all about managing Draymond Green's finances and helping his career. He was Draymond Green's advisor. That's where he started. So definitely not a football move. This is a business aspect move. This is raking in money and seeing where they can capitalize at most.
Thank you for boosting my level of confidence in
No. Don't thank Jess. Jess, I'm sorry. You're not getting the credit for this one. Thank me. I've been telling y'all for 2 years now. This is what's coming. And hey, Jess, and I love you. But no, I'm not letting others get credit for what I've been saying. The grass ain't always greener on the other side, dog.
Yeah. Bruh, I wish I had that.
Don't worry about it, though, Tone. Don't worry about it. The Tone, Jess, everything's going to be all right. Greer's going to be out the building. We got what we wanted. Yay! The boogeyman is gone.
Man, you know what I was working on? I wish I had. This would have been the perfect time for the meme I was working on for this channel, Lou. This would have been the perfect time to play that meme. Bruh, what? Pickleball coming to Hard Rock Stadium. Look at Eric.
Pickleball in an indoor gym.
Tom Garfield
Yeah,
was the
you
GM
know
is crazy.
what?
That'll be a
Maybe we can
demotion,
get the
sir.
slide back.
Yes, just
Shout
man.
out to Chef Jew for being a real one. Appreciate you, Chef Jew.
You know what? I'm gonna put this right in the chat. Just for you, Tone.
Hey, Brad Boss, I get it though, but this is what I'm saying, Brad. I get it, dog. I'm with you. Get Chris Greer out, right?
Hey, how
But
can we block her? Oh, I could. I got the power to ban you. Bring the
it's crazy.
slide back.
Brad, but that thank you. See, now, Brad, this is all I'm saying, right? I'm with getting rid of Chris Greer. I've told Tone this. I've told everybody this. But if you're telling me we're getting rid of Greer for Garfinkel to start making moves, bro, for that, give me Greer. That's all I'm saying. See what I'm saying? Like, if we're getting rid of Greer, go get me a real football guy and let the football guy or guys or whoever make football decisions, man. That's all I've been saying. I'm not trying to give Chris Greer a pass. But damn, bro, we can't blame him for everything when, bro, it's reports out there. All y'all got to do is do your research a little bit. But hey, man, y'all gonna get it. I know, Nene, give me Greer's wild, but I guess having Pat Riley with gold teeth in his mouth and saying, "In Pat we trust," is not wild, I guess.
I seen somebody said Tom Garfinkel. I'm sorry, that's messed up. OG Tony H. I'm with Lou. You, Lady Dolphin fan. I'm at Lady Dolphin Dress. Bring back the slide. Man, you crazy. I'm with you, Lady Dolphin fan. Man, if you don't, Chef Jew, don't do that.
I'm with Dre, by the way. I know y'all don't want to pull that
Oh
comment
my
up,
God,
but I'm with
man,
Dre.
man.
Yeah. I'm with Dre.
Yeah. Well, Jay probably only graduated because his people probably paid off his teachers.
Well, I don't know nothing about that, but
Yeah. I mean,
know,
if we just gonna throw stuff out there, I'm just saying.
all my homies love Dre. I love Dre. We all love Dre.
That's a
That's
goddamn
all I'm
lie.
saying.
You must
All
not
I'm
consider
saying.
me a homie, then.
The power of friendship.
Hey, the power of friendship, Dre. That's all I'm saying. The power of friendship.
The
Shout out
power
to my
of
dog
friendship.
Dre, man.
The power of friendship.
Boy, I tell you. Boy,
Oh,
the
you know
hate,
what?
the
Let
hate,
me get
for,
my little
the hate for the
notepad
you
out.
is kind of wild. Hey, well, Lou, I know you say you don't want to be on too long. Hey, we trying to do score predictions.
That's why I got
Hold on, wait. Listen, 34 y'all in the building. Hit the subscribe button. Appreciate y'all for getting us to 700. Now we on the road to 800. So y'all continue to subscribe, continue to hit the like button, continue to share content. But we will be live tomorrow night, live on this channel, play by play with the team. So y'all make sure y'all pull up tomorrow and watch the channel, watch us do our live playback. And you know what we do afterwards? We will drop that link so y'all can give y'all post game opinions. So yeah, but go ahead, Jess. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
What'd you cut me off for?
Oh, I thought you were saying something. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I got my notepad out because I was getting ready so I could ask you for score prediction.
Oh, 56-17.
Oh, I thought you had your notepad out. That was like the how many times your fantasy team scored against. No, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, this man here, boy. Listen, man. Hey, boy, it is what it is, though, man. See, now I know he praying for my downfall. He can't wait. He keep on taking jabs. Now he just traded Finsanity, the running back, to help out. It's all good. Everybody gets tone. I get it. Because I thought you liked Europeans. That's what I thought. My bad. It got to be the white Europeans. My bad. I'm missing one aspect. Yeah. Okay,
you're missing,
my bad. I'm slipping.
Yeah, you're 1 for 2, Tom. You know what I'm saying?
You got one out of the 2 elements. All right, I got you. Requirements. I think listen, I think it's gonna be a high score game because I think the defense are they're not as good as last week showed you. I don't think so. I mean, they have the opportunity to prove me wrong. Um, I think Baltimore end up scoring 30, like 31. I think it'll be like I'll say 31-24 Ravens.
31-24 Ravens. Jess?
I'm going to say, I don't want to do this. I'm going to say 27-21 Miami.
Oh, you heard that, Lou? Okay. Lou, it's on you now, Lou.
27-21 Miami, Jess. 31-24 Ravens for Tom.
What you got? 42-7 Ravens. Who Ravens? God dog. Vamos. 28-21 Ravens, Greg. 24-23 Ravens, Douglas. 31-20 Dolphins, Mike Best. Oh, go ahead, Lou. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, Eric says he hopes both teams have fun.
Hold on, Eric. Hey, Eric. Oh no, I know what you mean. I know what that means. I got you.
Both teams play hard. Both teams play hard. Both teams play hard. God bless and good night.
Crazy. Here we go, man. Riley Patterson with the game-winning field goal. Dolphins 27, Ravens 24.
Okay.
27-24 Dolphins. Okay. So Lewis, right now, Lewis the only one that got the Dolphins winning, right?
Did you?
Nah, Jess got 27-21 Dolphins.
Oh, yours was Dolphins too? Oh, so I'm the only one that got the Ravens winning. All right, fool. All right, cool. Y'all was against me the whole show anyway, so I'm just.
Well, since we against Tony, we're gonna.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. I don't expect nothing more from y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got it.
You know, it just seems fitting. So, just for the chat, just to throw this out there, if Miami wins tomorrow night, Tony gonna be on the show on Friday in a costume.
That's the motherfucker. That. Oh, you almost have me. No, that ain't. I don't even wear costumes. So yeah, nah. I've never have and never will. No, sir. I ain't gonna say never have, but that's a dope. Yeah, once my daughter got old enough, she don't care about Halloween. That's it for me. That's it. Y'all can wear y'all should wear y'all since y'all got so much confidence in this team. Y'all should come do the show on with costumes on. That you know what? That sounds like a good idea. Y'all don't think that's a good idea?
Well,
what you talking about?
No, as a child, my best I have, but nah, bro. And I rarely did them then as a child.
Y'all talking about dressing up?
So I will be in a costume.
She tried. What we look like other podcasts out here?
Hey, look, she talking about if we lose, I'm gonna be in a cup. No, I'm not.
See, if it were like we were close enough to 800, I would have been like, road to 800.
Well, first of all, listen, I am going to be walking the streets with my kids. So I'll probably be in and out, but I would. Well, and it's supposed to be a little bit chilly this weekend. But if I did,
hey, Halloween tomorrow?
No, Friday.
On Friday.
Friday. Okay.
So, but if I did wear a costume, I would go. Y'all know what I would be dressing up at.
As tour, yeah.
Nah, look at the screen.
Oh wow!
I'd be in a white beater and some house shoes. You know what I would be in?
Yeah, boy, I tell you, boy.
I'd be in a white beater and house shoes. You know what I'll be.
Well, Tone, you know. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that.
What?
Nothing. Carry on.
No.
It's a conversation for a players only meeting.
Hey, Jess, you know what you should dress up as, Jess?
He said a wall.
A wall. That's what you should dress up at.
The wall.
A wall, or a parking lot. And don't laugh, Jess. Hey, Jess, don't laugh. Just let us get our shit off. You know what I'm saying?
It's all right. You know. Oh, you know what? I mean, I might have the. Never mind. I'm not going to do that.
He said a wall or parking garage is kind of wild.
That's insane.
Hey, Lou, you can elaborate on that?
Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow calling the game. This has
Oh,
been the episode.
wow.
Hey, man. Hey, if you know, man. It is what it is.
No, you said I'm trying to figure out. I'm kind of lost. Hey, Lou, you know how you be saying, "Hey, I'm kind of, I'm kind of slow. I'm kind of slow." This Lou. I'm kind of slow, Lou. So,
what do you mean by that?
I need an elaboration.
Hey, man. Oh, you know what? I got. You want me to elaborate a little bit?
Elaborate, my brother.
I'll tell you exactly what happened in Carolina.
Both teams play hard. Both teams play hard. Both teams play hard. God bless and good night.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, let's not be messy, man. Hey, Tone, once Tyler Hero come bite, it's going to feed families for generations. I'm glad you brought that up. See, basketball. See, when Tyler Hero come back, he gonna be the downfall of the Heat. Ball stopping Tyler Hero. Y'all gonna learn. All right. You see how well they've been playing?
That's not what I heard. That's not what I heard.
All right.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
If the Heat have a downfall, it only falls on the front office. I ain't trying to hear nothing about Tyler Hero. Matter of fact, if Tyler Hero is the reason for their downfall, who's the one that gave him an extension?
Andy Edinburgh.
Oh, okay. Now it's Andy Edinburgh. All right, cool.
I don't know. Oh, you know what? Cookie Monster brought up a great point. Hey, Lou, he brought up a great point. How does Tua say he can't see his receivers when he's perfectly fine?
I mean, I don't know. That's a question for Tua. I don't know.
But yet with a visor and an eye half shut, he saw all his targets perfectly.
Yeah, but he was throwing the ball blindly.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, that boy say Tyler Hero just like Tua. God, dog. Oh, and then they say stop lying, man. His extension is done this month. Lewis, the Miami Heat hater. We know he a Heat hater, but listen, man.
Listen, again, that's fine. I'm not saying I'm not a Heat hater. That extension is done this month, but it's been going on for 5 years now. So I don't know. I don't care about when it's over. When did it start?
Amen. Listen, man. I ain't never been a Tyler Hero.
They get real quiet with no conversation. You seen that, Jess?
He was the sixth man. He won sixth man of the year, man. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Lou, I don't have nothing to say because my team is 4-0. So
talk to him, Jess. Talk to him.
Y'all been trusting the process for 40
my
years.
backcourt is good.
So. Listen, you know why y'all 4-0? It's synonymous with how long y'all been trusting the process. 40 years.
That's true, but you know what? Our process is sitting on the bench while the rest of these kids take off.
And there you have it.
Valdez, Edgecombe on my team, and life is good right now.
Now Edgecombe, so you trusting him to take y'all to the promised land?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, folks, you heard it here. We gonna get on that note. Hey, Lou, you got anything? We know Jess ain't got nothing else to say after that. Anything before we get up out of here, my brother?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, well then you know what to do, my brother.
Hey man, this has been the Wednesday episode of the Blitz Pickup. We will be live tomorrow. for the call of the Dolphins versus Ravens Thursday Night Football. We will be back Friday to recap the call of the game. If you don't know, now you know. Appreciate y'all. Again, the Blitz Pickup, we finally hit 700. Thanks to everybody involved in that. Keep sharing, keep liking, keep subscribing. Y'all know what it is. Until tomorrow night, for Tone, for myself, for Jess, the revolver goes to Finsanity's fantasy football team. Let's go this weekend.
Well, you know what? In the spirit of basketball, y'all know what our outro come from?